Nice boy! Nice looking great shot there. Aisha with the chase. Managed to save Uganda very run. MG in the keep up and down.
So we are trying to prepare for the Challenge League B. That was the whole idea about it. And as far as the series is concerned, there are some good things that happened. Definitely we are lacking in batting department for the time being. Yeah, definitely there are certain areas where we need to improve, and that will happen during the course of the preparation. And as far as bowling is concerned, we're quite happy, and fielding is also decent. We have to really address the batting, and that's the area of concern, and I will definitely address that. Moreover, for me as a head coach, I would like to address the areas where we need to improve on, and we have already identified, and yeah, batting is a concern. We'll definitely address that. Uh, we also given a couple of run outs also. So running between the wicket is also, where you have to be sensible rather than putting our team into a position where you are just gifting away your wicket. So yeah, definitely things will improve from now on. It's about building the innings. At the moment, we are working on that. We are still lacking. It's a long way to November. So as I already said, that we are going to prepare for that, as well as Challenge League B. There will be different sides, different ways, different type of competition, and we'll be definitely facing pressure also. So we'll try and address all those things. But as far as today's game is concerned, not happy with the score on the board. I'll be very honest that, because there are a lot of people come to watch our game. We were in a very good position, 90 for 2 in I think, if I'm not wrong, 22 or 23 overs, and from there 165. The batting needs to be. Uh, Batters has to pull up their socks to, if they want to really play this format. for Uganda, because we have to justify our positions as a batter also.
You feel Papua New Guinea has been good opposition?
Definitely, Papua New Guinea always play with the. I mean, they play very disciplined cricket, and they feel well, they bat well, and they're a decent bowling side also. They were. I've been told that they were. They were at one point of time they were holding that ODI status also. So they're a good side. I mean, it's a good. That's why we planned this series against PNG, because now they're going to the Challenge League E and they're fully prepared. We are still preparing for Challenge League B. For us, it's still 1.5 months or close to 2 months for that. So it's a gradual process. Thank you.
See you on the block. Whoever, you know? Good? All right. Kindly tell me, just a second.
Yeah.
The coach ought to look smart, huh?
Oh.
Great. Good stuff. Good stuff. You know? Kindly tell me your full name.
Tatenda Taibu.
Papua New Guinea or Zimbabwe?
No, that is Zimbabwean name. So Tatenda means thank you.
Yes. Hiribo.
Hiribo.
Great. Papua New Guinea,
Yes.
again, off the ICC T20 World Cup, now to the ODIs.
Yes.
Just how important have this series been?
So we've been playing a lot of T20 cricket. So obviously the format changes. 50 over is slightly longer than T20. So to get the players away from the T20 mode to 50 over is very important, and you've got to have, game time to be able to adjust to, to a certain format. So this is how important, this series has been, is to really to get the players accustomed back to 50 overs, and that's number one. And number two is getting acquainted to African conditions, because they've never really played in Africa before, apart from a couple of games in Zimbabwe.
A couple of, looking at what is returned on the scoreboard, nothing really above 200, which is expected of the ODIs. Is it just about trying to pick up on the rhythm on the longer format?
Well, I think obviously with 50 overs, both teams will be expecting to get more than 200. However, the wicket has really been helping the spinners, and the spinners have, from both teams, have taken advantage of that. So it's really been a matter of the team that plays better against spin, will come up on top, and that's why the series has been quite competitive so far.
Your key takeaways from the matches played so far, at least 3 matches,
Yes.
And then innings to go.
Yes. So the key takeaway is you've got to give yourself a bit of time. So for the batters to give themselves a bit of time, it just doesn't happen. You just don't come in and be able to score runs. You have to give yourself time to understand how the wicket is playing, to understand how the bowlers are bowling, to understand how the ball is changing over a period of time. So that has been the key thing that we have taken out of this. And the other thing is just the weather conditions. It's dry heat, as opposed to what they're used to in Papua New Guinea. They're used to, the heat is the same, but it's more humid than it is over here.
What next for Papua New Guinea?
So we go to the Challenge League in Kenya, next door here. So I think I'm told that the conditions are similar. I have played in Nairobi myself, so I'm not so sure, but that was a long time ago, so I'm not so sure, if the wickets are still the same. So that's what we do next, and after that, I've managed to get most of my players to go and play club cricket in Australia. I'm still trying to get 4 of them to go. So if we can get a total of 11 playing club cricket in Australia, they will just play a lot of cricket. With any sport, the more you play, the better you become.
Were you with the team in the World Cup?
Yes, I was with the team during the
World
World Cup.
There and the lessons that were learned, and Uganda beating you.
Yes. Yeah, we had one game. We had one good game. We played well against West Indies. We nearly came up on top, and from then on we went down south. I think part of it I was to blame, because I started bringing in a more detailed information, which I don't think they were ready to receive at that stage. and I think I was supposed to keep them on the basics for a bit longer. So so obviously it was a lesson that we learnt, and you know, we took out the positives that came out of that, and obviously the negatives that came out of it. We don't dwell a lot on negatives. We just try to stay on positives as much as possible.
I'd also thank you in the language